Started with the tools that you'll need along with the Border Buddie. First thing is the Border Buddie. You have the base, the drip tray. You got a 3-inch pin, a 6-inch pin, and the 9-inch pin. You also need a 6-inch broad knife or putty knife, a smoothie for smoothing out the border as you install it, seam seal for going at the corners to overlap paper, a corner or seam roller, a razor knife, the ones that snap blade work the best, a sponge for wiping off the excess glue and water off the border, and apron works very well for holding all your tools. Okay, let's get started with picking the pin size. You want the pin to be at least approximately half the distance of the border height. You do not want to have a pin that extends way out the top or you'll be scraping your ceiling. So you pick the proper pin, which is the 3-inch for this case, and you get that set in your drip tray and base. So you submerge the paper into the water like this and just make sure that the whole roll stays submerged. You want to make sure that you keep pulling on the border so that the hole becomes tight. Now that you've got the border pasted up, you've got it sitting on the proper pin, and you've got a hold of the Border Buddie in the proper manner. You've got your thumb and middle finger around the Border Buddie finger guides that go to the back plate, and you have your forefinger up alongside the border to help control it as it spools off of the pin. So you just take the sponge and you slide it right along the bottom of the border to catch all of the water and the glue it before it drips down the wall. And just watch and see how I do this. And then when you reach as far as you can, you just give the tool a push and it'll stick and hold it right up to the wall. Now to move border once it's stuck to the wall, the easiest way to do it is by using a sponge. The sponge acts almost like a suction cup on the border, and it allows you to be able to shift it and move it as you need to. So then you take your tools out, your smoothie, and you run it along. When you're smoothing it out, wipe it down, and you just keep going down the wall, sliding it along with the sponge, and wiping it down as you go.